We are live. What's up, you guys? What's up, everyone in the comment section? What's good? What's good? Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius. Let's get it. I need to start this up. Let me refresh this real quick so we could be all good. I saw you guys waiting. What's up, Kaloyan? What's up, man? Mr. Ryback, what's good with you? Southpaw Killer, what's good? Pepino, Charles Edward Cheese here. Rosewood Steel, me, Boboli. What's good with you? I haven't seen you in a minute. All right. What's up, Josh? What's up, Rotors? What's good, everybody? All right. So let me just throw this back on. What's going on with this zone? Give me a minute, guys. It's like I had it up and I wanted to reboot this and reset it just in case, because I know it's been on. I had it on the TV for the last few hours, even the early pre-fights. As you can see, I'm at my dad's. I haven't done a live here in a long time. He's not here at the moment, but he'll be here later for the Navarrete fight with Oscar Valdez. So we'll be back on later again. So we're gonna do this live. We're gonna cover this live, and then probably taking like an hour and a half, 2 hour break, and then jump back off for the ESPN Plus live commentary for that fight. All right. You guys hear me loud and clear? I don't have to lean in, right? Just let me know in the comments. Do you guys hear me loud and clear? Let me bring this a little closer so I can read the comments real quick since I'm on a laptop today. It's been a long time since I went live on this. So do you guys hear me clear? Let me know. If the noise in the background is too loud, let me know. But I should be good. I did test this earlier. All right. What's good, everybody, man? What's up, Gabriel? What's up, P Black, Romeo Jr., Gio, Angel, Fistful of Fetty. All right. All right. All clear. All right. Cool. He said Pop's gonna ride Shogun. Like, nah. He'll be here for the he's doing, he has his business, so he's making a few rounds, make a few runs. He's a caterer, so he's got a couple stops, couple drop-offs, an event to do. And then he'll be back later and chilling for the Oscar Valdez fight. All right. So this fight, Anthony Joshua, Robert Helenius. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this fight? I saw the weigh-in yesterday. I saw it yesterday, and I'm trying to wonder. Like, I'm trying to figure out, was Joshua just being? Is he trying to sell? Like, is he trying to sell the fight? Because there's clearly no issue with him and Robert Helenius. Everything was all good at the press conference. Of course, these guys have sparred in the past. There's no animosity there. I mean, Helenius is a replacement fighter. I don't know what that was all about. To be honest, I don't know if AJ is just, I don't know what's going on with that. You know what I mean? I mean, he's your opponent, and he's staring you down. You know what I mean? But it's not in a way where it's like disrespectful. It's your opponent. You looking at him, he's looking at you. Why are you asking him, do you have a problem with me? Why do you ask him if you want to fight right now? What is going on with AJ? What is going on with Anthony Joshua, man? Like, what is happening? It's like, when's the last time we got a fight where he just acted normal? It's like every single fight, it's like something weird happens. Because we saw what happened after the Usyk rematch, right? We saw that. That was crazy. And then he fought, what's his guy? Jermaine Franklin. And what was all that extra stuff after the fight was over? Like the extra push and all of that? What was all that about? Like, the fight is over. You had all fight long to to display that kind of animosity. And then you had this fight where Helenius is not even like, that's not even his type of thing. Like he's a cool dude, you can tell. And you staring him down and like, yo, you got a problem with me? Because we could fight right now. Yo, the dude didn't say a word to you. Like, I'm trying to figure out if is he really tripping, or is he just trying to sell a fight that, you know, is a replacement fight, it's no longer pay-per-view, you're probably gonna make less money. Are you just trying to sell the fight? Because I just don't think that really works in this occasion. So I do read the comments though, and I see a lot of people, you know, were saying that he's mentally damaged, he's insecure. You know, a lot of people were like hoping he get knocked out by Helenius and all of this stuff. AJ's gonna destroy him. It is what it is. He's gonna destroy him. But all the extra theatrics was corny to me. I ain't gonna lie. I like AJ, but that was corny. Oh, whoa! You guys watching this fight with Fisher and Armstrong? Oh, he's knocked out. It's only 10 seconds. Is he knocked out? He's getting back up. Yo, Fisher comes out, lands a jab, hurts him with the first jab, and he goes after him, put him on the ground in less than 10 seconds. Fisher comes back. Oh, he's trying to kill this dude. Oh, this guy's not going to allow. Oh, they bang it. Oh, let's get it. Oh, let's go. Yo, they'll be funny. And this dude Armstrong hits him with a crazy shot and knocks him out. That would be crazy if that happened right now. Armstrong's still fighting though. Now Fisher got to get tired. He's tired. I think, yo, we're not even 1 minute into the first round, and this fight has been crazy. Well, Armstrong is still in the fight. I think Fisher slowed down. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, Fisher caught him with the right hand. Oh man, let's get it. I think Fisher punched himself out a little bit. That was too much. That was too wild right there. All right, yeah, everything slowed down now. Now Fisher's trying to set up the shot. Now he's using his jab. Now he's trying to set up the right hand. Nice left hook to the body. Armstrong is good though. Armstrong's in there. He's in there to fight. He's not laying down. I don't think he's gonna win, but that was a pretty dope start to this live. Nice hand, nice right hook from Armstrong. Okay. Armstrong's walking him down now. Okay, nice jab. Yo, Armstrong's coming back, y'all. Uh-oh. He survived the onslaught. Now he's walking down Fisher. Fisher might have punched himself out, kid. He might have punched himself out. Fisher's coming. Uh-oh, Armstrong walking him down. Armstrong starting to outwork him a little bit. All right, this first round is almost over. He put the... All right, round one. All right. That's a crazy first round. Crazy first round. You guys watching the fight? Or you guys just chilling, listening? What's up, AO? Put the subtitles on. All right. Any of you guys think so do any of you guys think Helenius has a shot? Does anyone here thinks he has a shot in winning today? How long you guys think that fight is gonna go? Pepino says Armstrong was a plus 1100. I mean, he finished that first round strong. I mean, honestly, I think Fisher's gonna come out. He had a break, so see if he's gonna fight Wild again. He seems to. Now he seems to be boxing here. Nice body shots from Fisher, but Armstrong is not backing down. He's still coming forward. Got caught with a check left hook. It looked like he might have been cuffed there, but Armstrong's still in a fight. That's the dangerous part about trying to get these knockouts so soon, and you throwing that many punches. You throwing that many power punches, and you're not even connecting. You get tired. Yeah, Richard, I was just talking about that. I think I thought it was real corny, you know. I like AJ and everything, but I'm gonna say it is what it is. It was real corny because Helenius is not even that kind of guy, The guy's just it's a face off, bro. You looking at him, he's looking at you, nothing is being said, and you start asking him if he has a problem. We could fight right now. You're not gonna fight right now. The fight is tomorrow or it's today now, but you guys know what I'm saying. You don't got no beef to be asking the dude if you could fight right now. I don't know. AJ might have just been trying to sell the fight. He might have just been trying to sell the fight. Slide and counter says, I'm surprised Fisher didn't try an uppercut. Well, Fisher looks like he's trying to time him now. He's looking like he's looking to set up a counter. But Armstrong is building some confidence here. And I think he smells blood. Nice hook from Fisher. I think he smells blood. And I think he's trying to take over this fight. But Fisher's still in the fight. He's taking a different approach now. But in this second round, he's fighting smarter now. I think he was trying to get. But you know what? I don't like the body language of Fisher whenever Armstrong connects with a good shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way his body language looks. It looks like, these shots hurt him. You know what I mean? Seems like Armstrong is dealing with Fisher's power a little bit better now. Nice hook for Fisher. But we're closing out the second round here. Big, huge overhand right grazes Armstrong to end the second round. Slide and counter says AJ didn't show that same energy with Big Baby Miller. Well, the thing is, AJ was different when he, before the Andy Ruiz fight. A lot of the changes that we're seeing was after that fight. You know what I mean? AO says all good, Wave. Just chilling, listening to commentary. As I do not watch TV, LOL. AJ is going to take KO, TKO, Helenius by round 9. I think it'll be a little sooner. All right. Kaloyan. I don't know if I said it, but thank you for donating earlier. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. B says AJ is weird. Pocket says AJ kind of a tripper if you get my drift. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm thinking AJ is gonna do it by 4. Yeah, I don't think. I think AJ. I think whatever he's gonna learn from Derrick James, we're gonna get in this fight. From what I saw, they had a very long camp. I watched the AJ. I follow AJ on his YouTube channel, and they did their own little like all access type of video. And AJ said something like he did. I think he said he did like 5.5 weeks out in Texas. Did a couple weeks in Vegas. and then he did another couple of weeks in the UK. All right. So I think whatever he needed to learn, and I know Derrick James has been hella busy. He's dealing with Charlo. He was recently with Frank Martin. He's obviously with Spence for the huge fight. But I think whatever we're going to see from Derrick James, we're going to notice it here, whether it's improvement, whether it's declines. I think whatever we're going to learn from AJ and him being with Derrick James, it may not be any noticeable changes, but I think we're going to see it in this fight, whatever it is. That's just my opinion. I think AJ, I think Helenius and his lack of defense, AJ is going to go get him out of there quicker than Wilder did, but I think he's going to get him out of there without taking too much time. Eddie, you know what? I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna link up. I'm gonna reach out to Marcus Brown. I'm not sure what he's currently doing, but I'm gonna hit him on his social media and see, because I want to. Oh, nice right hand from Armstrong. Okay. Looks like Fisher's power is not having that same effect on Armstrong like it did in the first round. Armstrong got to keep it going, though. These periods when he's kind of waiting around, because I see there's a little sign of Fisher being, again, I still don't think he's had it since the first round. He still may be winning the fight, but I think Armstrong got a good chance to pull him off this upset here if he keeps, that volume up. Pocket says AJ. Well, Helenius will last longer if AJ don't let his hands go. Well, that's the big question. And that's something I don't think Derrick James can really teach. That's really on AJ mentally. Like I've said before, it's really about how AJ is feeling. You know what I mean? If we're gonna get the AJ from, if this was the AJ from the first Dillian White fight, from the, the Charles Martin fight, those days, yeah, AJ would have got him out of here maybe in like 2 rounds. You know what I mean? But right now, I really don't know. I can't call it. By the way, everybody hit that like button, smash that like button if you haven't already, man. Do me that favor. Dempsey McKean. This is the fight that I was looking for. Philip Hergovic and Dempsey McKean. Now I've never seen Dempsey McKean fight live, but I did look him up and watch some of his stuff when I saw that he was a potential opponent for AJ at one point. So Dempsey McKean, I'm curious to see how this fight goes. I know he's a big guy. I know he's a southpaw. I want to see how he looks against Hergovic. What's up, Prime? What's good? Capino said he could see AJ Helenius just going like this fight. What's up, Maker? What's good with you, man? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a good look for AJ going into a Wilder fight, just kind of like cruising through the fight. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be going 6, 7 rounds. You know what I mean? With Helenius. AJ is at the level where he should stop Helenius and without too much trouble. Helenius nice right hand from Armstrong. Armstrong is, I want to see this guy win just because he's the underdog. We're only in the 4th round here, but nice hook from Fisher. But you can see the confidence in Armstrong here. Ever since that first fight, that first round, he's been in a fight. Oh, good jab to the body from Fisher. That was a perfect jab to the body. Fisher, you gotta let your hands go, buddy. Oh, that's head clash right there. That was a head clash. Oh, they still going at it. Oh, the ref discussed. Oh, I thought the ref was gonna check. Looked like there was some kind of head clash there in a little mix. 45 seconds in this fight. It's a good little scrap though. Nice body shots, nice combinations from Fisher to the body of Armstrong. Yeah, Fisher got some good moments here in this this fourth round. Eddie says Hergovic is going to blast him out inside 5 rounds. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Has Philip fought recently? Let me see. What's the last time he fought? Oh, this is his first fight since Zhilei Zhang, so he hasn't fought in a year. Okay, we seen him look bad. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know, man. Oh, big shot from Fisher has Armstrong hurt again. Armstrong's looking, he's tying up though. All right, in the fourth. Yeah, I don't know how tough this dude Dempsey McKean is, but let me tell you something from what I've seen, because I only seen this fight with Jonathan Rice, right? And he picked them apart pretty good. That's the only fight I've seen. And Jonathan Rice is respectable. If Philip Hergovic is not good, like if he's coming in and like the way he looked in that Zhang fight, Dempsey McKean will beat him. I'm not sleeping on that guy. Matter of fact, let me see what the odds are for that fight. Now Philip might be looking to redeem himself in this fight here, so he might just blow him away, like you said. But let me look up this and see what these. Hergovic looked very beatable in his last fight. That's all I'm saying. But before that last fight, I would have told you Hergovic is going to beat him without too much of an issue. All right, where's boxing at? Where's boxing? Oh yeah, Richard Torres Jr. is gonna fight tonight too. I don't see it for Philip Hergovic on here. And Dempsey McKee. I don't see it on here. At least not on yeah, where is it at? Oh, they got Daniel Dubois as a plus 650 against Alexander Usyk. And if you pick Dubois by knockout, he's a plus 900. He's gonna lose though. He's gonna lose. I think Zhilei Zhang is gonna beat Joyce again. The fight is starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's when it's scheduled to start. Alper says Dempsey McKean's stance is too square, not like Zhang. Yeah, he looked bad against Zhang as well. No, but McKean is a southpaw. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But a lot of people felt he looked bad because he's coming off. That was his first fight since his dad passed away. You know what I mean? So he was going through a lot at the time. That might have just been a bad performance. You know what I mean? But I mean, Maybe it wasn't because Zhang went on to beat Joe Joyce. So it's not like Zhang was trash. It's just this is a good fight. Quaya, what's up with you? What's up, girl? Javier says, I think the value there is if you believe Usyk stops Dubois, I'll try to get in those rounds. Yeah. No, I understood what you meant. I think Usyk is going to stop him. I think by the time I'm ready to do a breakdown, I think the only concern for me really is, I don't know how long, when these guys reach that certain age, mid 30s, he's 36, just get a little concerning, especially when you're a guy that has like tremendous stamina like he does. He's so well conditioned. We know he's so skilled. But I'm the only thing concerned with me and Usyk and guys that's 35 plus is, how long are they going to continue being in their prime? You know what I mean? Um, but I also do think that Daniel Dubois will be a lot more aggressive than AJ was. It still might not mean anything at all. You know what I mean? Which I don't think it will, but um, I'm expecting Usyk to stop him at some point. Especially after Dubois had that last fight against that last southpaw he fought. Let me tell you something. If Usyk had him hurt that way, Danny Dubois would have never came back. You know, But again, yeah, I was just saying Boston a degenerate. I agree. He just lost his father, but uh, Zhang went on to beat Joe Joyce anyway. You know what I mean? So it was Zhang really bad. I mean, if he looked, I still think, I know a lot of people disagree, but I still think that Hergovic won the fight. He barely won it, but I still believe he edged the fight, in my opinion. There's a lot of people that feel that Zhang got robbed. I don't think Zhang got robbed, but I thought the fight was very close, but I still edged it for Hergovic. But Zhang proved to be a formidable opponent when he fought Joe Joyce. So at the end of the day, maybe the dude just looked bad because Zhang was that good. Beast, thank you for the donation, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. Grandmaster, when am I coming back to the UK? I would like to come again soon. I really love it out there. Let's gotta pick a time to go. But I do want to come back there again soon. Or maybe I'll pick up tickets for a decent fight and just roll out there like I did the last time. You know. So I don't know. I mean, I was thinking, I've been going on a lot of vacation this year, so I've been like thinking like maybe I should chill. But I do like going out there, so maybe I'll go back again soon. I got Zong for the rematch, man. I think he gonna beat Joe Joyce again. I have to really look at it again and see because I haven't watched the fight again since the date of the fight. I have to really watch it again, but I will be watching it from a point where I can see Zhang do differently and better. Because his style, we've seen him fight the same way his whole career. And if you watch some in the amateurs, he's pretty much the same. He has that robotic, come forward, high volume style. And I think Zhang being a southpaw, a bigger man, and a puncher, a puncher on top of that, just being fast at hand speed. Joyce just couldn't bully him, and I just don't think he would win the rematch. I don't think that was any fluke. You know, now if Joyce is to win the fight, it's probably because he was able to get Zhang in the deep waters where, you know, he's older, he's slow, you know, he tires out and then start taking over then. But as far as like the ability of both, I'm expecting Zhang to win, especially because he's a southpaw and he's a bigger man, he's a puncher. You know what I mean? I gotta see something that Joyce can do in order to change. But I think whatever he does, I think his best chances of winning is taking Zhang to deep waters. Nice right hand from Fisher. Fisher's really taking over. You know, I think he's securing most of these rounds here. Nice hook from Fisher. He's been really on point with the timing here. You just haven't been able to put him away, but he's been connected with good shots and hurting Armstrong. He just hasn't been able to put him away. What's up, Red? Albert asks, what do I think about pound for pound? Oh! Fisher hit him with a monstrous right hand. And he's cut. Armstrong is up. I don't know how he got up. He didn't go down. He was held up by the ropes, but his knees buckled bad. And Fisher's putting him away. This good. They could stop the fight. Stop the fight, ref. Stop. Yeah, they threw the towel. Okay. Good stoppage. Good stoppage. Good stoppage. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit, man. Enough was enough. That was good. That was good. That was a good stoppage. I was at that point, I said, stop the fight. That's when the team threw the towel in. He was taking too many shots in the corner. That was a good little scrap. Alper says, oh, respond to your thing. Let's say Bud pound for pound king, but it's real. Listen, I say it to you all the time. Pound for pound is overrated. It's been overrated. It's been overrated. You know, and I think now people are just using it any way that you want. You know what I mean? It's became. I mean, no one's gonna have the same list. You know what I mean? It's just this is why I don't even make them no more. It's become this thing now where after every weekend they're asking, "Yo, all right, where you got them on your pound for pound list now?" You know what I mean? Like after every weekend, when we get a fighter, like a high level fighter, all they do is talk about, all right, well, where do you place them on the list now? And then they want to argue with you about like why you have them there. Like, listen, it's it's just I don't know. I don't want to be bothered with it. To be, I'm probably not going to do any more of those pound for pound videos. You know what I mean? I just don't think. And then this is a problem with pound for pound because it's about who you feel is the most talented, right? But people like to throw in the accolades and what you've done, how many titles you won, how many divisions you won in each title, and who did you fight to beat? You know, who did you beat to get that, pound for pound status? It's just you could go anywhere with that. Because there are fighters that have more titles than other fighters, but I don't think they're as talented as other fighters. There are people like Shakur Stevenson, for example. He might not have the most titles. I mean, he is a 2 division champ, but I still feel like he's a lot more talented than a lot of people that accomplish much more. Maybe not a lot of people, but some people. But that's just my opinion. But if you say that to someone and they'd be like, well, he hasn't unified or he hasn't done this or he hasn't done that or he hasn't fought anybody. Now you stuck and you trapped in an argument. Now you're trying to defend your position And it's like, yo, hey, that's who I think is good. You know what I mean? And that's it. I don't want to argue all day about it. You know what I mean? Gio says to me, pound for pound is talent and resume. It is, but talent is it's your opinion. I mean, if you might, like, all right, last week or the other week, we had Bud in a new way. And there's people that already started trying to make the point that Inoue should be over Bud. I have Bud over Inoue. I have Bud number one. I have Inoue number two. If you have Inoue as your number one, then go ahead. I'm not coming to not arguing with you. Inoue is phenomenal. I just think Bud is better. And that was before that week. I just think he's better. All right, but barely better. I mean, they would never fight each other. You know what I mean? But people would argue with you based off a position of 1 and 2 spot or 1 to 3. I have Usyk as number 3. If you have Usyk as number 1, then good for you. I'm not gonna argue with you about who you got in what order. You know what I mean? The Nerd Gen, thank you, bro. He says, who wants to rewatch a Joe Joyce fight? Yeah, I rewatch them if I have to do film study, but no, I don't look forward to watching them fight. Rest says Bud is definitely number 1. In my opinion, again, it's all opinion. But MF is, yeah, you already know. Pound for pound means my favorite 10 fighters at this point. You know what I mean? Let's be real. I think, and I seen Charles say something. Charles said something. I mean, everyone's list should have the same 8 fighters. I don't agree with that, but I see where you're going with it. I don't necessarily fully agree with that because right now you got a lot of undisputed champions or former undisputed champions, right? And then you have other people that maybe haven't been undisputed yet, but there are people that are very talented, you know what I mean? And they just haven't had the opportunity to become undisputed. Bevo only has 1 belt. But why is he ranked high? He's ranked high to many people because he beat Canelo, right? But you got someone in his division that's also considered to be a pound for pound fighter in Arthur Beterbiev. And he's accomplished more in less time, without as many, I don't know their record, but he's got 3 belts. So some people might say, like, well, Beterbiev has 3 belts, so he should be rated higher than Bivol. And some other people will say, well, Bivol, in my opinion, is more talented, and he beat Canelo. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, are you gonna really sit here and make an argument all day if they haven't fought each other? No, the real answer to that is they should just be fighting each other. I shouldn't have to sit here and just go with who accomplished more when they're both in the same division and they're both career light heavyweights. It's not like Crawford and Spence, where Crawford moved up to his 3rd division to fight Spence. No, these are career light heavyweights that should be fighting each other. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, I've seen lists with Jamel Charlo, who's undisputed. I've seen lists without him on it. But you would think that people would expect the same 8 to 10 fighters. No, there's a lot of lists with Tank on the list. And Tank has no major world title. But a lot of people have him on the list because they think he's talented. But some people can't count talent. People have him on the list because they think he's Phone came aloud. Some people will say, you know, talent is completely subjective. If you didn't accomplish anything and you didn't fight for any titles, I'm not going to put you on the list. So everybody's criteria of what pound for pound is different. You know what I mean? Chisora and Washington next. I think that fight is not next. I think that fight is going to be after McKean and Hergovic. I think that fight is going to be next. Gabriel said, "Never trust a Teddy Atlas pound for pound list." I did read his list. I did look at the ESPN list, and I saw his name as one of them. I couldn't remember. I think he had a couple wild ones in there. But again, I read these lists, and it doesn't phase me at all. To be honest, I'm being complete. I'm not even just saying that. I read these lists, and I just okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you make a good point, Johnny. You said, I think the point is some people are in the discussion and some are clearly not. Again, it's subjective. Yeah. I don't think anyone is gonna have the 100% equal list, but I've seen lists that were respectable. I've seen lists that are respectable, right? And then there's one random person that should not be there at all, in my opinion. I think that's still a good list. Like if you have 9 people ordered in a respectable way, and you got this one person that's there, it's not gonna bother me. You know what I mean? But I've also seen some extremely terrible lists as well, you know, which I was like, man, this doesn't even make sense. Like this list is full of people that you're just a super fan of, or you just remove people from the list because you really clearly hate them. You know what I mean? Um, I just don't like that it's brought up all the time. You know, especially after one weekend. I think people care more about where you're placed as a pound for pound fighter than the actual accomplishments. You know what I mean? Um, but I think for me, for me, those 3 guys are the top 3 guys in my opinion. You know what I mean? Those 3 are the top 3. I think those 3 it's very hard to make an argument that those are not the top 3. You know, I know people are still gonna maybe place Canelo in there because of what he's done throughout his entire career, becoming undisputed, um 4 or 5 division champion. He's been unifying multiple times. He's has a crazy resume with a bunch of names and top fighters. So I understand that Canelo is that guy that can easily be in the place of that pound for pound. I think the thing is with Canelo though is all of the you know the the tests, the drug tests, the what's it called? The judging. You know what I mean? The scorecards of some of these fights. This is why people like to remove Canelo out of the conversation, whether he came back clean or whatever. Once anything comes up with failed drug tests or anything popping up in any drug test, people will hold you to that forever. Sometimes, all right. Um, but I think those 3. I think for me, I think Crawford, Inoue, and Usyk has proven to me that they should be in the top 3, whatever order you got. But that's my order. It would be Crawford, it would be Inoue, and it would be Usyk. And then after that, it can go whatever way, you know. But that's the way I look at it. You know what I mean? If Jamel beats Canelo, he is top 3 for me. I would be probably bumping Usyk down for Jamel. If Jamel can go up 2 divisions and beat Canelo and become a 2-division undisputed champion, I will be putting Jamel Charlo in my top 3 somewhere. That would be a major win. That would be a major win. You know what I mean? Um, you know, that'd be a major win. That's all I gotta say. I would be putting him up there. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy win. That'd be a crazy win. You know, even if people are gonna say, Canelo fell off, right away. People are gonna say that. They're already saying that now, which is cool. He might be on a decline. I think it's very possible that he might be on a decline. But Jamel Charlo is not supposed to be going up to 2 divisions and beating him while he's currently undisputed. It's not supposed to happen. All right. So that would be a major, major win if he is able to do that while being undisputed at 154. That'd be dope. Well, if Jamel Charlo beats Canelo and Crawford, I don't even want to know. That'll be, dude, that's crazy. Beating Canelo is crazy. You beat Canelo and Charlo, I don't even know. You know? He said, "Hey, you chatting wave. Who is the best jabber in heavyweight history? Lewis, Bo, Ali?" Larry Holmes is my favorite jabber. I like Larry Holmes' jab. But I think a lot of fighters, especially the heavyweights at that time, all had great jabs. I like Larry Holmes' jab. Yeah. That's like the one. When I watch Larry Holmes, I was like, yo, his jab. His jab is on point. I like Larry Holmes. He's my favorite jabber. He's one of my favorite heavyweights all time. But I like his jab. Yeah. So that's when you think of jab, that's the first name that came up in my mind. So that's the answer I got to give you. Yeah. Gabriel asks, "Do I think Spence has any chance of redemption?" Nah, I don't. You know, I don't. I don't. I think he has. I don't think 154, 147. I don't think it really matters. When a fighter proves that he's more skilled, more versatile, and even physically stronger, you know what I mean? Which is a thing that people kept overlooking with the size thing. I don't think he has a chance. I think if Spence were to take the rematch, he's just taking it because it was part of the agreement. It'll be another money fight. I don't think it'll do the numbers it did in the first fight. But I think I'm not expecting him to do better. You know what I mean? I think he might be stronger at 154. But just off when you take that kind of beating, I don't think it throws the whole 154 aspect out of the way when you get that kind of beating where it's just mentally, how can you go into that fight confident in winning that fight? You know what I mean? I just don't see it. I don't think there's a point in having that rematch. Obviously it was agreed on, but still, it wasn't competitive at all. Yeah, I think the weight thing was. I don't think it was him being drained. It just he lost to the better fighter. And if you look at people when you look at these guys that talk like on the internet and stuff, a lot of narratives was pushed during that time, and one of the narratives was pushed was that Crawford was actually Dream, and everybody will switch the narrative once the fight is over. And and I'm noticing, I'm taking notice. I peeped it. A lot of people are really pushing the boots thing because Errol lost. So now everyone is not everyone, but there's people that are saying that Crawford is now officially ducking boots because they feel a way about Errol losing. It is what it is. I'm not mad at Bud for fighting, wanting to fight with Jamel Cholo. He said it himself. He said, look, if I beat Boots, no one's going to give me any credit for beating him. Now, I might not 100% agree with that, because if Boots goes on to become a great fighter and does great things, then people are going to remember you beating him first. Look what happened with Canelo. Canelo had a phenomenal career after losing to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? He had a phenomenal career. He has a lot of great fighters, legends on his resume. So he went on and had a good career, and he's been the cash cow of the sport for years. So, but obviously, if Crawford loses the fight, then he's going to lose to a guy that not too many people know. And Crawford, who's pretty close to retirement, he probably wants a big fight. He understands now. He's getting all these interviews. He's getting a lot of fame. He's getting more fame now than he has in his whole entire career. A lot of more recognition. So I can't blame him for looking for another big fight. Now, if Showtime decides to pay him crazy money to fight Boots, and he turns it down, then yeah, especially if he doesn't have anything else. But I don't really know, man. Yeah, you guys really asking about Joe Joyce today, huh? Scott, I said earlier, I don't think that Joyce can adjust. The only way that I can see Joyce adjusting in this fight is taking the early rounds off and finishing strong. Let Zhang burn himself out. But the thing is with Zhang is Zhang wasn't throwing, he's not high value, he's a counter puncher. So a lot of stuff that Joyce got hit with, it was counters. You know what I mean? Zhang took a lot of from what I remember from that fight, Zhang took a good amount of time off each round. But when he landed something clean, it was very effective every time. He didn't waste many punches. You know what I mean? See you later, Red. Take care. Yeah, Gabriel Crawford got a bag, but he got a bag twice in a row, because he got a bag from the Spence fight, and he got a bag from the Avanesian fight right before that. The fight that everyone criticized him for. He got a quick, easy 10 million to beat up David Avanesian on Black Prime. And then he went right into the Spence fight. So he came out big, not just historically, but financially. All right. Hergovic and McKean is starting right now. We're about to start off round one. Let's get it. Remember, Dempsey McKee, very tall southpaw. Haven't seen him much outside of the Jonathan Rice fight. So let's get it. Round one. Hergovic hasn't been in the ring since the Zhang fight last year, so McKean, I'm sorry, McKean landed left hand to the body so far. That's pretty much it. Hergovic lands a jab to the body. Both have good hand speed. McKean is really tall. I mean, they look like they're about the same height. Hergovic lands a right to the body. Hergovic lands another right to the body. Not much action yet. They're both being very patient. A lot of respect so far, at least. Hergovic is starting to come forward a little bit now. McKean lands a left to the body. Nice. Well, he grazed him, but McKean tried to catch him with an overhand right counter. About just over a minute left in this first round so far. Oh, nice right hand from Hergovic. Best shot so far in this round. And McKean ties up. Yeah, that shot bothered him. Hergovic is looking sharp this round. Another right hand. McKean lands a left to the body. But it looks like Hergovic looks like the more powerful fighter. He's looking like he's starting to take control of the second half of this first round here. McKean is forced to tie up again. Hergovic is starting to be more aggressive now. Left hand from McKean lands. All right, first round. First round goes to Hergovic, in my opinion. Yeah, Modelo Wave. Yeah. I don't even drink these, but my dad drinks them now, and I drunk two today. This is my second one today. The main event, we still got a lot of time until then. It's 4:00 now. We have I think we have one more fight in between that fight. I mean, the main event is scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern. So we have the Derrick Chisora, Gerald Washington fight after this one. And I think that's when we're gonna get AJ. All right, so we still got some more time. All right, so I gave Hergovic the first round, but it was a pretty good round from both. McKean definitely landed some good shots, but Hergovic was he's the aggressor in that round. I think he landed the better shots as well. Hergovic got to stop. You got to be careful with lunging in, though. See, that sweeping right hook from McKean is what he needs to look out for. Because sometimes he lunges in and he might get caught with that. You gotta like. I know Hergovic is being the aggressor, but McKean is very, very like sneaky, especially with that hook. Another right hand to the body lands for Hergovic. Yeah, Hergovic looks better than he did against Zhang. I ain't gonna lie. He looks. Oh, nice right hand from Hergovic. He landed a couple there. Yo, he looks better in this fight than he did against Zhang. You know what I mean? And maybe again, maybe obviously because of the circumstances leading up to that fight, and maybe it's because Zhang is just a better fighter than McKean. McKean keeps rubbing his nose. I don't know if I don't think it's broken. I know he's not bleeding from his nose yet, but oh, big right hand and left hand from Hergovic. He landed the right hand first and then followed it up with the left hook. And now he's starting to come at McKean a little bit. Oh, he caught him with a jab. Yep, he caught him with a 1-2, and McKean is forced to tie up. Hergovic is having a good round here in the second round. 40 seconds left to go in the second. Yeah, McKean's nose. I don't know if it's broken, but it's something's definitely wrong with his nose. I think he's been doing that. Oh, 1-2 from Hergovic. Hergovic's gonna stop him. Oh, look, left hook lands. If this fight keeps going like this, he's gonna stop McKean. He's gonna stop him soon. He looks way better than the Zhang fight. Like this is how he was looking leading up to that last fight. Like this is the best he's looked. He looks good. Yeah, Hergovic busted him up that round. Yeah, Dempsey McKean's gonna have to hit. He's gonna have to hit him with something that's gonna make him respect him because right now Hergovic is starting to get the momentum going. He's feeling confident. He caught him with another looping right hand. That right hand, it is that right hand is like a hook. He just keep catching him right around that guard. Dempsey McKean don't have no answer for it right now. McKean needs to catch him with the uppercut as he's coming in like that. Again, like I said earlier, Hergovic lunges at times. And if McKean, I don't know if McKean, again, I haven't watched much of him, but if he was able to time that uppercut right, he would catch Hergovic with a good shot. But he's getting beat up so far. We halfway through the third round and starting off to be a Hergovic round again. What's up, Malcolm? Ralph says Hergovic looks solid despite layoff. Yep, absolutely. Hergovic is beating him up, hitting him with those chopping right hands on the inside. 40 seconds to go in the third. McKean is doing a lot of tying up. Two left hands to the body lands from McKean. Hergovic comes in against, throws, lands the right hand to the body, and follows it up with the left hook again. 15 seconds left in the third. McKean has no answer for Hergovic's right hand. And he's trying to tie up, but he's getting, McKean looked in trouble a little bit in the end of that round. He got caught with a shot, tried to tie up, but Hergovic got out of it and landed another shot after. McKean has it. He's showing him in his corner. He has some bruising on the center of his nose, but I don't know if it's broken anything. I keep seeing him touch it though throughout the fight. Ain't nobody gonna voluntarily fight Hergovic though. He's gonna be an issue for a lot of these guys. What's up, Mike G? Yeah, my brother's keeper. He has to do something, man. Because right now, these first 3 rounds, I've given all 3 rounds to Hergovic so far. This is a 12-round fight, but if it continues to go this way, I'm expecting Hergovic to get a stoppage here. Nice right hand from Hergovic again. Yes, please, everyone, please do me the favor, smash the like button, man. Everybody hit the thumbs up real quick for me. Nice uppercut for Hergovic. I don't know if it might have been blocked, but couldn't tell from the angle. Oh, another right hand from Hergovic, but McKean caught him with a right counter too. Nice little exchange there. Come on, McKean, fight back. Okay, McKean. McKean is starting to fight back. Let's go. Hergovic caught him with a right to the body again, and they followed up with that left hook again. And now he's hitting him with chopping right hands on the inside while they're tied up. McKean is forced to tie up again. McKean doesn't want to fight on the inside at all. He doesn't want no parts. He hasn't showed any inside game at all. Every time Hergovic steps in and get physical on the inside, he just ties up. One minute left in the fourth. Thing about Hergovic too, he always likes keeping it. I think Hergovic would connect better if he just keep that lead foot on the outside. A lot of those straight right hands, you'll see some of them will be on the inside, some of them will be on the outside, but the ones that he misses the target completely is because his foot was on the inside. McKean ain't doing anything, man. At this point, it looks like McKean is kind of looking for like a lucky shot or something. It's not much resistance at this point. Not really a competitive fight. I thought it'd be a little bit more competitive than this. AI says Richard Torres beats tonight's heavyweight lineup. I don't know if he beats Hergovic. I think he may beat everyone else. I think he may possibly beat everyone else but Hergovic. I think Hergovic might beat Richard Torres. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the undercards, by the way. I'm not talking about the main event. He's good, but he ain't that good. All right, so we're in the 5th round. If you're just joining us, I gave Hergovic all 4 rounds. All right, McKean has to do something here outside of just, you know, I mean, he's in the fight, but thing is, Hergovic hasn't hurt him yet. Maybe it'll come soon, but McKean has shown to have a pretty good chin so far. But it's still early, so we'll see. Nice left hands from McKean. Backs up Hergovic. McKean is starting to let his hands go a little bit more. He's landing a good amount of left hand so far in this 5th round. All right, this is the best start for him in a round so far in this fight. Now Hergovic is coming back. And McKean is tying up again. So McKean comes out fast this round, and now he's just. I think this is enough holding to where the ref can warn him. You know, I mean, he's not holding like throughout the entire round or anything like that, but I think it was enough to tell him like, yo, enough with the holding. Lee says McKean needs to go to the body more. I think McKean needs to try to find another counter upper other than the right hook. You know, because most of those hooks are just not, he's not getting the timing down enough, good enough to land it. And, you know, when Hergovic steps in and he's throwing like a jab, you know, he's like blocking it with his elbow and his forearm. It's not really connected, you know. So I think McKean got to do something else other than just, you know, 5th round is over. McKean's probably his best round, to be honest. I think that was the first round where I felt like it was a close round. What's up, Monroe? Was good. Yeah, that right hook didn't land. That was cuffed. Did Joshua lose yet? What? Crazy. Yeah, if Joshua loses today, it's over, bro. We're not going to get a Wilder fight. It's all over. All right, round 6. All right. I want to see some action, man. Come on, McKean. Stop the holding, bro. It's a fight, man. The ref needs to tell him something. Okay, McKean is starting off like he wants to fight, but let's see if he keeps it going to the end of this round. This, come on, ref. He's not only holding, but he's holding his glove on the ropes, man. And all I do is see is the ref is telling. What is he telling Hergovic? Oh, McKean landed a nice body shot. That left hand to the body was good. Hergovic lands a right to the body. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hergovic, push him off you and keep throwing. Why you let him tie up? Push him off you. I like what he just did a moment ago. Because McKean is just trying to hold. The ref doesn't want to say anything. The ref got his hands open. Bro, just tell him to stop holding. This guy is just trying to survive. McKean is not trying to win the fight. All right, this fight is a whole fest. I'm getting annoyed. Hergovic is still winning the fight, but he ain't as clean and he's not as sharp as he was earlier. I mean, it is the 6th round. 30 seconds left in the 6th round. All right, the ref is finally telling this guy to stop holding. But, I mean, nice chopping left hand lands for Hergovic. He should have been telling him that a lot sooner. Gio said change the channel. Yeah, I'm about to put a movie on or something, yo. About to put a movie on. Oh, I got Valdez winning. I think Valdez is going to win the fight. You know, I think I don't know if he stops Navarrete, but I think he's going to at least hurt him or drop him and catch him, you know, lunging in. I think the later the fight goes, the tougher it could become for Valdez. But to be honest, I think the styles matchup for Valdez in comparison to his most recent opponents. You know, I think the last 3 opponents that Valdez have aren't guys that he looks good against. You know, he doesn't look good against defensive fighters. You know, any fighter that got kind of that moves well and has like a good slickness to them, he's gonna have trouble. You know what I mean? He's not good at cutting off the ring. He kind of comes straight forward. But when he's fighting movers, but when he's fighting someone that's gonna come straight at him, he becomes the counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna outbox Navarrete today. Yeah, Maker, I have a video that I'm gonna do on that, just talking about the year in general. I already have it prepared. I just didn't record it, but you know, there's a video that I'm gonna talk about this year in boxing and what we need to do, you know, to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because there are new standards in the sport now, you know, based off all the accomplishments of these fighters, and I like it. This has been the best year in boxing in a long time, to be honest. This has been the best year. You know, we've got Tank and Ryan. We've had Crawford and Spence. We may have Wilder and Joshua. I doubt we get Fury and Usyk, but we've getting undisputed fights and more people are pushing to get undisputed. You know, it's just quality fights this year. Quality fights. Some bullshit too, but the ref is trying to tell him about the hornet. You're tell the guy that's doing it. That should be the final warning. Like, if McKean, okay, McKean's let his hands go. Let's see if he keep doing it though. Yeah, it's been a great year. It's been a great year in boxing, man. It's been a great year. I can't complain about boxing this year. Yeah, we got Rolly against a senior citizen, and the senior citizen got robbed. That's crazy. Nah, but we got good fights this year. Outside of like 160, outside of like 160, 175, there's only one fight that should be happening at 175. So I have an issue with 175. I have an issue with 160. I even have an issue at 126. And I have an issue with heavyweight. I have an issue with heavyweight. I mean, hopefully we get Wilder and Joshua, but outside of that, I have an issue with the division. And not for nothing, Hergovic looks better in this fight, but I'm thinking here he should have at least hurt McKean. Nice combination from Hergovic. He's landed clean enough shots to where I thought he could have hurt Hergovic. And Hergovic is holding on to the ropes, ref, and you're not saying a damn thing. Really looking forward. You know what? I'm really looking forward to the fight between Benavidez and Andre. That fight I'm really, really looking forward to. I've been waiting to see Demetrius Andrade in a really, really tough fight. I've been waiting for years, man. I've been watching this guy since he was on ESPN, Friday Night Fights or whatever it was. Been really waiting for this guy to show up and fight a top dude. You know what I mean? Like legitimate. We almost got one with Saunders, but I've been waiting for this guy to really fight someone where he can prove himself. Fortunately though, he's fighting someone that it's very, very dangerous. There's gonna be a gap in talent between Benavidez and everybody else that Andre has fought up to this point. But Andre, he got to do it now. There's no more time to waste. You're already like 34, 35 years old. You got to get it in now. Yeah, I want to see Prograis and Haney, but you know what? Not for nothing, man. If it's not Prograis and Haney, it should still be against somebody good. You know what I mean? I want to see it, but I'm not complaining about that fight. You know what? I'm not even going to say that because Prograis and Haney is a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a very good fight. It's a dangerous, it's a winnable fight for both. I'm thinking Haney by decision or Prograis by knockout. That's how I have it looking. I could see Haney just staying out of range and just outboxing him for 12 rounds, or I can see Prograis maybe losing on points and catches him with a left hand and knocks him out. That's a very good fight. Very dangerous fight for both. McKean, nice left hand. 1 minute left in the 8th round. Hergovic has slowed down. I said a couple rounds ago he's not looking as sharp, but he looks like he's a little burnt out. To be honest, I don't see he's not as sharp. He don't have as much pop in the shots. Caught him with a nice chopping right hand, though. I think McKean might have low blowed him there in that little situation they was in. But McKean is starting to let his hands go a little bit more. Yeah, fight's kind of boring. You know, I mean, Hergovic is winning clearly, but again, this is not going to be that fight that people are going to be like, all right. I mean, again, he looks better than he did against Young, but McKean is putting his head, he's putting the beats on him right now. It's not going to be a fight where people are going to be still looking at this guy as a boogeyman. You know what I mean? Now, I don't have it close. McKean won that round, but I don't have it close. What's next for Andy Cruz? Another fight? I still think he needs more fights. You know, I know he's a two-time Olympic gold medalist and all of that, but the fight was good. It was a good win, you know, for his first pro fight, but I don't think it means he needs to be fighting the absolute elite right away, though. You know what I mean? All right, round 9. In the 12 round, I really wish this was just a 10-round fight. Nice right hand from Hergovic to start this round now. Yeah, I really wish this was not a 12 rounder, man, because this is a very boring fight. This dragon. McKean got to keep the pace going. You know, I mean, you never know. You know, if he can keep this momentum going like the last round, if he can keep this going, then, you know, you never know. I don't know what the judges, I mean, like, let's say the judges gave him a couple rounds already. Fight could still be in, oh, nice right hand. He could still possibly win the fight depending on how they have it scored. But he needs to be consistent now. Nice left hand. It was blocked, but nice left hand from McKean. I mean, he's actually fighting now, you know? Who do I think wins between Keyshawn and Frank? I still don't know. I still need to see more, to be honest. I still need to see more. Yo, break them up. Stop the holding. The ref is telling them again. He's giving McKean a hard warning. He didn't take a point, but he's probably gonna take a point the next time. I mean, listen, it's a good thing that the ref is warning him about the holding because he's gonna make him fight more. Damn, I feel like eating a pizza. Just suddenly had the urge to eat a pizza. Oh, big right hand from Hergovic. And he lands another. And a left to the body, and he's held. Keep fighting. Keep going. It's like when Hergovic gets like locked up, like he just like drops his hands and kind of just, he got to be more aggressive, man. Maybe he's tired. Hergovic is having a good round, or at least he's closing out this round really strong. McKean keeps tying up. McKean is definitely hurt from that shot, and the ref is trying to push him away. You got to be careful. You don't want to get a point taken. Yeah, I think McKean is really hurt. Oh, man. He's hurt. He's holding on. He's going to take a point from him at some point. Oh! Hergovic landed the round. Ended the round. Landed a big right hand. McKean looked like he was coming back in the fight, but I don't know now. He looks a bit out of it in the corner. Yeah, I seen pictures of Nebraska. I mean, not the yeah, Nebraska. Crawford had the parade and all of that. I seen Coach Malachi Williams. He's out there. I saw the pictures and videos he's posted. I saw the interview with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford did a very good interview out there. Good for him, man. I'm happy Bud is getting the recognition he deserved all this time. You know what I mean? And he's, socially, he's been showing a lot more, of his personality these past few weeks. I think it's good. Maker, thank you for the donation, my man. Just supporting you, brother, because you always interact with the chat. Appreciate the work. Wave with the pizza emoji. Man, I think I might order a pizza, man. I love pizza. I've been eating pizza so much, man. I think McKean I might have given McKean maybe 2 rounds. I think there was like a round. I don't know if it was a 6th round. I think the 6th and the 8th round I might have given him. The 8th was definitely his best round. The 6th and the 8th. But Hergovic is winning comfortably in my opinion. And after that last round, I think at this point, McKean needs to let his hands go. And plus, if he's not careful and he continues to hold the way he's been doing, he's going to get an extra point taken. I mean, I think he needs a knockout to win at this point. I think just winning these last 3 rounds it's not going to be enough. But you never know. If there's a judge out there that gave him 3 rounds and he happens to win the 10th, the 11th, 12th, it could be a draw. But he needs to start letting his hands go now, and he has to be consistent. All this holding is just too much, though, man. It's just too much. I don't know, man. Gabriel said, "Bud is a quiet storm. Dude got hands." Definitely. 30 seconds left in the 10th, and McKean is holding. The ref is giving this man all kind of warnings. Nice right hook, though, but it's not going to be enough. Hergovic is still out working him even while they're tied up. This ref really doesn't want to take a point from this guy, and I get it. Nice combination, nice little flurry from McKean to end the round, but that's what he did all round. I can't wait to the next fight, man. Derrick Chisora and Gerald Washington should be a nice little fun scrap. Gerald Washington is actually pretty good, normally good in the earlier rounds. I don't know about today, but I know at one point in his prime, he was pretty good in the earlier rounds. Conor McGregor is there? All right, we going into the 11th. I got 9 rounds of 2, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I got 9. No, I got 8 rounds of 2. I got 8 rounds of 2. Oh! Hergovic caught him with a right hand, timed it perfectly. I don't know how that didn't put him down. Either Hergovic's power is overrated or McKean has got a great chin. Or both. But McKean has shown to have a good chin because he's eating up some pretty good shots here in this fight. I'm actually glad AJ didn't fight this guy when he almost fought him before. Nice uppercut from McKean. I've been asking for that uppercut all fight long. He threw like 3 of them in this round already. Where was the uppercut before? I like the fact that he's fighting a little bit here, though. Yeah, the chat feed is more interesting. You guys are always great, though. I'm glad to have a good following because I watch other channels sometimes and I look at their comment section and I'll be like, whoa. I won't even respond to those comments. You guys are great. What round do you think this fight is going to end today between AJ and what are you guys predicting for that fight and AJ and Helenius? I seen one of you guys got it kind of late. One of you guys picked the 9th round or something. Yeah, Charles, this is late. I mean, Hergovic has landed the right shots. Just can't hurt this dude. McKean is having a good round though, not for nothing. It's just a boring fight. I think Chisora is gonna stop Gerald Washington. I think AJ and Helenius is going UD. Okay. 9th round. Damn, you know what I'm in the mood for? I'm in the mood for some oxtail, man. I'm in the mood for some oxtail. Oh my God. Some Jamaican oxtail would be right now. Karate Body, thank you. He says, I'm always going to support you, Wave, and your commentary and insight. It's always appreciated. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys, all you guys. Please, if you are here, hit the thumbs up for me real quick. A lot of you guys got AJ winning late, huh? All right, final round, y'all. Final round. Thank God. Oh, God, please. Yeah, McKean. Hergovic starts him round, landing a good right hand right down the middle. And McKean is holding on for dear life. I don't even think the point matters at this point. I mean, he's clearly losing a fight. Can't really give him any more than 3 rounds. McKean is starting to go to... McKean is doing all the stuff that he should have been doing early in the fight. We should have got some more body shots, which one of you said. And we should have been getting more of those uppercuts, which is what I said early in the fight. Oh! Whoa! Hergovic hurts McKean bad. He laid it right in. I think he might be out or he's leaning over the ropes. Oh, McKean. Oh, he's stopping the fight. McKean is done. Oh, man. McKean's pissed off. Yo, Hergovic caught him with the right hand, right? So McKean leans over the ropes. Hergovic hit maybe one of those shots hit him in the back of the head, but a couple of them still was hitting him clean. But he's like leaned over, so he backs up. McKean turns around, but he's wobbly, like he's walking over to the other side, and he's turned his back at this point. So now the ref is trying to start a count, but the guy's back is turned, and he just looks like he's out of it. He's looking down over the ropes, and he just waves it off, and McKean starts protesting a little bit. But, like, my man, you can't turn your back and look over it. Like, you can't. You can't. Good stoppage. He got one. It took him long enough. I wish we could have got that in the third round. But it's good. It's good. Yeah, my man says, get the damn pizza. Eric says AJ should stop him regardless of one side for AJ. Yeah, he should stop him. Again, he ain't doing it as quick as Wilder did it, but he should be able to do it. I'm glad he got that stoppage though, because I mean he was landing the perfect shots. He just couldn't hurt this dude. Just Jamaican's seasoning, it tastes different. The way it's cooked is different. Like I've only had Jamaican and like Dominican oxtail, and Jamaicans just do it differently. I don't know how because I don't know how to cook oxtail, but Jamaican oxtails taste different. I prefer Jamaican oxtail over Dominican oxtail. But those are only two oxtails I had. Someone's old had to go. Well, I'll tell you this. Much better performance than the Zhile Zhang fight for Hergovic. But it's not going to gain any fans. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? The fight itself. And you know, some of it you can blame McKean, because McKean did a lot of holding involved. But, you know, this is not going to be that fight where people are going to be like, oh, you know, he's a boogeyman. You know what I mean? I think at some point, maybe after this fight, that people will welcome a fight. And it's messed up because once you have a performance where you don't look so good, that's when everyone wants to fight you. It's not when he looked dangerous. You know, it was kind of more like after that fight with Zhang, that's when everybody was willing to fight him. Not everyone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how these fighters are. All right, so they're showing Derrick Chisora. He's going to be fighting Gerald Washington next, and I definitely got Derrick Chisora knocking him out at some point. At some point, I see him knocking him out. At some point, I see him getting him. I see Gerald Washington getting tired, and I see Derrick Chisora catching him clean with like a monstrous, like right or left hand or something. All right. Gerald Washington's always had bad stamina issues. Now I'm about to order a pizza now. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I said, why does this fight announcer repeat their names twice? I don't know why they do that. I always say that to myself too when they do it. They'll be like Gerald Washington. I don't know why they do it, man, but they do it, man. It is what it is. I'm used to it. What piece of spots they got over here? Papa John's? Absolutely not. I would never disrespect my stomach like that. All right. All right. All right, I'm good. Oh, no, I'm not good. Just a pepperoni pie. All right, give me a second. I'm going to just run to the bathroom real quick. All right. Prime Politics says, Boxingwave, I'll knock you out. Let's spar. All right. Only if I win, I get your mom. If I win, I get your mom. No debating. That's part of the clause. That's part of the contract. But you gotta show me how she looked first. Respectfully, of course. This guy, Sonny Edwards, is a character. He's a funny guy. Sometimes he's a little annoying, but I see why people like him. Lee said he the British Malinaji. Aaron said, Wave, you are a verified MILF hunter. Nah. Absolutely not. Not a MILF hunter, no. Prime said, bro, I'm a cruiserweight. You're not in my weight class, so we can't fight. I weigh 182. So, yeah, whatever. I'm not even talking about weight. I already told you what needs to be on the line if it would have happened. I'm joking around, man. Such a main bean. Yeah, Washington did play football, American football at one point. I think Navarrete and Valdez will be fight of the night. If it happens to be fight of the year, that'd be great, But it's definitely gonna be the best fight today. I don't see how that fight could not be good. That fight is gonna be a great fight later. You know what I mean? I see Navarrete winning though. Like, I think Valdez is gonna win, but it could go either way. This Navarrete is tough. But the worst part about Navarrete really is the earlier rounds. He's a slow starter. He need a few rounds to get it going. But he's dangerous. Like after the 5th, 6th rounds, that's when he's pretty dangerous. But I think Valdez is gonna beat him. Yeah. Hergovic versus Usyk right now. I would still be leaning towards Usyk right now. Yeah. The Patreon's coming this week. I plan on dropping my first content on Patreon this week coming up. All right. So I just gotta adjust the settings and everything on Patreon. But I want to start dropping the content this week. All right. So be on the lookout for that. But I just haven't figured out exactly. I don't want to say too much, but because I know what I'm going to do, but I want it to be right, and I don't want to charge a subscription unless like I give you guys that. So that's only the reason. That's the only reason why I haven't dropped the Patreon, because I know I haven't been the most consistent on here as far as putting out content. But I definitely want way more content on my Patreon than I do on my YouTube. I'm gonna do the major videos, of course, but I think there's gonna be a lot more content just with film study, not only with film study, but also with like. So I plan on doing everything that is going to be on YouTube is obviously going to be on Patreon. But I'm also going to have a lot of content on non-related unboxing stuff, because I know a lot of the supporters of the channel like when I do other stuff. So it's going to be a lot of non-boxing related content on there. It's going to be boxing related content. It's going to be film study on there. So basically all my film study that I plan to do for upcoming fights, like I normally would do off camera, I'm going to do it on there. All right. So I'm going to start with that. And then it's just going to be more content. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff that I don't want on YouTube and I want everybody to see. There'll be more personable stuff. You know what I mean? So I want to start doing that this week. And then you guys will know. You guys will be the first to know. Uh, there's nothing on the schedule right now as far as live fights that I know I'm absolutely going to go to. You know, I might go to another fight because it has. I want to say it's been a while because it hasn't been a while because I already went to 3 fights this year. I think like 3 or 4 fights this year, but um, there hasn't a fight that I've seen yet that's coming up yet that I know for sure that I'm going to. All right. I was saying earlier this year, Andre Benavides is great. It's great. I can't wait to see it. Um, I haven't decided yet where I'm going with it. You know, I am kind of leaning towards Benavides right now. You know, just because I'm more impressed with what he's done recently. You know, but I like Andre's chances better than a lot of people. I just think that Andre. I think the problem with Andre is I think he's going to start out great. I just don't know how long he's going to be able to keep and maintain, you know, that performance. Those early rounds, I think Andre is going to look very, very good against Benavides. You know, but I mean, Andre, who has power, doesn't have the biggest punch. And Benavides is pretty tough. And I think at some point, Benavides, once he starts getting going, I think the fight changes around and Benavides is gonna finish stronger, in my opinion. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards him. But that's not an official pick. That's without doing film study. You know, at the end of the day, I change my pick. I do change my pick every once in a while. Gerald Washington is doing his ring walk right now, so tune in. This is the co-main event. The main event should be next, AJ and Helenius. All right. But Gerald Washington is doing his ring walk right now. I'm expecting Chisora to win, though. All right. So the filmmaker asked me. Let me just post real quick. He asked me, "What's the? Do I remember the first fight I went to live?" I don't because I know that I went to fight. I know that my dad took me to a fight before. Um, so and I was too young. But the first fight that I actually purchased tickets for that was actual like not like an amateur fight or no local fight. I mean, I've been to the local fights before, but the first fight that I purchased TV like that was televised, it was a Friday night fight on ESPN. Years, I want to say it was in like maybe '07. Yeah, I went with some friends. I think it might have been like '06, '07. And we were sitting, we had like great, they were actually giving it to us, but they were like front row seats. So I can't remember who was fighting that night because it's so long ago, but that was the first fight that I've actually purchased tickets to. But I can't remember like who was the main event, you know? Yeah. And it was in the Bronx. It was on Grand Concourse in the theater over there, Grand Concourse in Fordham. To all my New York people or Bronx people that's in here, is that theater that's near Fordham on the Grand Concourse. So that was the first time I went to an event that I didn't pay for those tickets; they were given to us, but those were like real for a real like pro fight thing. Last time Andre fought recently, actually, I think he fought earlier this year. It was his first PBC fight. Fury against Ngannou. What's my thoughts on it? Nothing, you know. I mean, Fury's gonna beat him, and that's it. Ngannou, he's gonna slow down. He's powerful, you know. I mean, he has a puncher's chance, but a lot of the boxers have real puncher's chances. I think Ngannou is an excellent, phenomenal fighter, but he's not a boxer. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He's gonna get tired and burned out, and Fury's gonna beat him with ease. I don't like these crossover fights because if you're not going to do an MMA fight, what's the point? So Gerald Washington is finally in the ring. He took a very long time to get to the ring. You would think that this is the main event. Aaron said, "You think Andre pulls out?" I hope not, man. I'm not sleeping on Jaron Washington. I'm just giving you a prediction. I'm not sleeping on him. I just know that he has a bad. I just know that he normally slows down, and I know Derrick. I think Derrick um is going to be fighting harder in the later rounds. I think Derrick can definitely be outboxed by Gerald, but I think Derrick gets him in the later rounds. AJ fight is next, y'all. Javier asks, what happened to Benavidez and Morrell? I don't know. Morrell called him a duck. They were supposed to be in talks, but it didn't happen. So I wasn't expecting it to happen. Nobody's going to fight David Morrell right now. Dave Morrell is not getting Canelo, Benavidez, any of those guys until he's an actual mandatory. You know what I mean? Chisora is coming to the ring now wearing all pink. All right. He even got the pink bandana around his face. Let me see if my pizza got here yet. He said Barbie is conqueror. Yo, what's going on with this Barbie stuff? Why is it such a big thing right now? Because I keep seeing nothing but Barbie stuff all over the place. Like I probably sound dumb sounding like that, but I really don't know what's going on with. I try to exclude everything that's going out there because it seems like there's nothing but stupidness going on out there in the world. Why is Barbie all over the place right now? Derrick's coming out with his wife and kids too, by the way, while doing his ring walk. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Benavidez, but I wasn't expecting him to fight Morrell next. You know what I mean? Because Benavidez could be one fight away, from fighting Canelo. And I don't think any of these guys are willing to take that risk right now. You know what I mean? If Morrell is really legit, you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that fight. I wasn't expecting to fight with Morrell, not with anyone that's close to fighting. Andre wants it because he's been around for a minute and he's looking for a shot. And everybody wants Benavidez to fight Canelo. Now, I feel like the winner of that fight might get Canelo in May, if Canelo obviously beats Charlo. All right, so Derrick Chisora is in the ring. I'll let you know when the fight starts. Like I said before, I have Chisora winning this one. I think he's going to find a way to pull it out, even if it's not by knockout. Javier says, I got a really weird feeling AJ might get knocked out. Not for nothing, man. I think I see those comments in every single Anthony Joshua fight. I've seen it in the Pulev fight. I've seen it against Usyk. I've seen it even against Jermaine Franklin. Every single time that AJ fights, there are people expecting a knockout. Even against Andy Ruiz, there were people that are always going to just expect him to get knocked out. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I'm just telling you, man. I don't think that's ever gonna. I don't think that's ever gonna change. What's up, Kano Loco? I'm not talking about that Clarissa Shields, Keith Thurman crap. I'm not even entertaining that. You know, if they want to go and do an exhibition, that's good for them. But I'm not entertaining men versus women fights. Like, no, not doing it. I refuse to do it. You know, because if it turns into a real fight and Clarissa gets hurt, I'm gonna have a problem with Keith Thurman. I think everybody would. You know what I mean? And if he don't fight her for real, he might lose. You know what I mean? It's just nah. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, RL Juice. I mean, that was worse because Ronda's not even a boxer. That was just being disrespectful. Ronda is not even a boxer. You know what I mean? That was disrespectful. But that was just being disrespectful to Floyd because just people can't stand him. But the whole Keith Thurman thing and Clarissa Shields thing is, I don't even know why people is entertaining that. All right, round one, we got Chisora in the all pink against Gerald Washington for round one. Chisora coming straight at Gerald Washington, lands a hook. Gerald Washington, a lot of lateral movement from them inside so far. Chisora, you know, trying to be physical on the inside already. Derrick just wants to slow down Gerald Washington at this point. He's doing the right thing. He's throwing jabs to the body. Washington is using the ring so far, you know, just trying to stay out of the range, trying to connect with the jab. Chisora's been doing a good job changing, you know, changing levels and getting in and closing the distance, but he's connecting with all these jabs low. Once Washington becomes less mobile, what happens is he starts leaning on the ropes, and that's when you want to start opening up, just like he did against Arthur Spilka. Now, Gerald Washington, for as long as he can, what he wants to do is do what he did just now. We're halfway through the first round and catch him with the 1-2, keep it moving, tie him up while they're on the inside. Do not engage with Chisora on the inside. You know what I mean? He needs to maintain the distance, but it's very hard, as you can see right now. because Chisora is very strong and very wild. And you're going to get tired because everybody that's being Gerald Washington beat him the same way. That's by being aggressive. Oh, Chisora hurt him with a right hand already. Buckled him. He got buckled. But Washington tied up. We're still in the first round. 50 seconds left in the first round. Nice right hand connected from Washington. Chisora has caught about 2 or 3 of those right hands. But, Chisora caught him with he lunged and caught him with a left hook. And now Gerald Washington's trying to fight back, but Chisora is not fast at all, but he's still able to connect with a lot of these big shots, especially even from the outside. He's not fast, but he's still able to catch these guys, especially like with a mover like Gerald Washington. All right, round 1 is up. What's up, Otter? What's good with you, bro? Thank you, man. Yeah, I did see that, Aaron. I did see that Jake Paul is supposed to be fighting Nate Diaz. If that's true, if he really goes with it, through with it, that's dope. I respect that. That's the way it's supposed to be. These crossover matches, I know they make the money in boxing, so I know that's why they want to do it mainly in boxing. But fair is fair, and they should be doing a 2-fight deal. Do the boxing match first, promote the fight that way, and then do the MMA fight. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what's the point? You're not a boxer. Like, you're not gonna beat these guys. I want to see him fight Nate Diaz in the octagon or whatever. You know what I mean? All right, so we're in round 2. I gave Chisora the first round just because he connected with more, but Gerald Washington did land a few good right hands. So we just got to see. Oh, you know what? I forgot about my pizza. They delivered that yet? Yeah, Washington got to just stay composed, man. This is a 10-round fight, by the way. This is not a 12-round. The last one was. It's a 10-round fight. What happened here? It was a headbutt or something? What's going on? Oh, there was a headbutt. And Chisora's cut. Chisora's cut on his right eye from a headbutt. Gerald Washington's doing a good job staying rangy, using that jab. I don't know how long he's going to do it, but Chisora's just trying to cut him off. Nice uppercut from Washington. He landed an uppercut and a right cross. Halfway through the second round, Washington looks much better here. Chisora is now cut too due to the headbutt. Nice uppercut again from Washington. Washington connects with another right hand. He's winning this round so far. And he's moving to his right. He's trying to stay away from that big right hand from Chisora. He's having a good round. Chisora is bleeding a lot, man. That's a nasty cut. And just this early in the fight, too. So Chisora's just trying to track him down, but good defense from Washington. Chisora's still trying to be physical on the inside. Nice right hand from Washington again. Oh, Chisora goes down, but I don't know if that was a push or a punch. All right, it's a push. All right. It looked like Gerald tried to throw a punch, but I don't know. I don't think that connected. But they're calling it a slip, so they're working on that cut with Chisora right now in the corner. Looks like a bad cut right on the outside of above the eyebrow. Trying to look to see how bad that cut is with Del Boy. Yeah. They're replaying the headbutt right now. All right, round 3. I gave the second round to Gerald Washington. I gave the first round to Del Boy. All right. So Del Boy's coming out shooting jabs. Washington caught him with another sneaky uppercut as he was lunging in. Del Boy lands a right to the body. He's coming back out with the jab. He's throwing the jab more in this round than he did the last round. The last round, he didn't throw as many jabs. Washington try to connect with another uppercut, but I think he needs to change it up a little bit. Del Boy's is being real physical this round. Washington needs to go back to doing what he did the last round and moving and timing those right hands. I think he's just solely trying to time the uppercut right now. Now that Derrick Chisora is closing the distance and making it more of a phone booth fight, it's working in his favor, but he's not really connecting with anything clean. He's just being aggressive, but it doesn't look effective. It might slow down Washington though, but he needs to start shooting the jab again. Minute and 15 seconds left in the third round. Defensively, Washington has been on point, even though he hasn't done much offensively this round. He's done a good job in not getting caught with any shots from Chisora. "40 seconds left in the third. Pretty ugly round. A lot of tying up. Not really clean, effective punches from neither this round, but more aggression from Derrick. Chisora caught him with a jab to the body and a right hand or a left hand. I'm sorry. And he's switching too. He's seen that a lot in that Usyk fight. Good shot from Chisora. Washington caught him with a right hand, backs him up. And this round is coming to a close. Right hand from Gerald Washington. Good round. Better round for Chisora. This fight will be interesting as soon as somebody gets tired. It just depends on who gets tired first. Nachos. Maybe I'll do a shot before the AJ fight. I'll do one after this one is over. Yeah, I gave the first and third rounds to Chisora, and the second one I gave to Washington. I'll probably do a shot before the AJ fight. Aaron says, why is Chisora still fighting? Because they still paying him, man. People still want to see him fight. What's going on, ref? Well, he put too much Vaseline on, probably. Oh, no, they just wanted to look at the cut. All right. Round 4. Chisora's coming in now. He's using a lot more head movement. Washington caught him with a right hand. Washington caught him with another right hand. Chisora jabs him. Now he's shooting a jab again. He said, no, Modelo's got me fake groovy. Washington put a little bit of power now on those right hands. Chisora got some balance issues, man. He's like falling over. Not a good fight. All right, come on, man. Let's get some action. This is actually more boring than the last fight. Nice uppercut from Washington again. But right hand from Washington. Okay. That cut is still, the cut on Del Boy is still pretty bad. We got a minute left in the 4th round. Del Boy with the right hand. They both starting to look tired already. Washington looks tired already. Derrick's still coming at him, but he's not landing many clean shots here outside of the jab. I feel like this is going to be another bad headbutt. Yeah, Drake would have probably made him lose the fight. Nah, there's no way Bud was losing that night. I don't even know if I should score that round. I don't even know how to score that 4th round. It's like Chisora is being super aggressive, but he's not landing anything. And then you got Gerald Washington who lands, but he barely throws. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta get this food. All right. Aaron says, I screwed him by the Chisora by KO prediction. It's only the 5th round. Still happen. I wasn't 100% confident. Don't do that to me. I still think he might do it, though. I mean, it's just a hug fest. Chisora landed right hand. Halfway through the 5th, by the way. Gerald Washington looks tired. And he don't have the power. Like, he landed the right shots, but he don't have the power to keep Chisora away from him. Come on, stop holding. Oh, that was low. Derrick, that was low. I saw that. That was low. Nah, we ain't doing no review. I'm not doing a review of that pizza because I don't even know. I just ordered a pizza from the one place that had over 4-star reviews. So, oh, Washington caught him with an uppercut, but Derrick caught him with a combination to the body and a left hook. Washington is just trying to tie up here. He looks tired though, man. Derrick is just coming forward, just throwing these big ass left hooks. Man says, show us the pod. Pause. I'm going to eat after this fight is over. Derrick gotta stop him. Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm on live right now. All right. Okay. All right, we're in the 6th. Come on, man. Let's get a fight, man. Let's go. Fight. Let's go. Derrick's coming at him with the jab. Washington snuck that uppercut in there again, but he can't hurt this dude. I'm glad AJ and Chisora isn't a fight. I mean, Helenius is not much better, but oh man, what are you guys saying? Because this fight is really, 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 really boring. Yeah, I'm about to consume this pizza because this fight is the worst. See what this pizza looks like. It's not bad. It doesn't look bad, right? Mind you, I'm in New York, but I'm not like in the city. So I see people talking about, oh, New York pizza this, New York pizza that. I'm not in the city right now. You know what I mean? So there's a minute, I might have to step away from the computer because I'm expecting a little visit for someone that's going to fix a plumbing issue. So just give me a minute. All right. You guys don't mind if I eat my pizza, right? Sorry, Aaron. It looks like you're going to lose money because I mean, it's not like Derrick is not winning the fight. He's winning the fight clear, but if he can't catch him with anything big, you know, clean, you know, and Gerald's is just he's gonna just tie up. He's just in there to survive at this point. You know what I mean? So looks like you lost your money, bro. Sorry. Still got a few more rounds to go. Yeah, I want Naples pizza. I haven't been to Italy yet. Got pepperoni. What's wrong with pepperoni? Where's Joe's Pizza? Problem with Derrick is he don't got anything else other than that big right hand. He's throwing it over. I mean, it's predictable for Washington. He's getting out of the way of it, and he keeps moving. He's gonna have to get this guy to stop moving in order to land like a hook or something. Like right now, he has to have him against the ropes, but Gerald has been displaying some decent defense, and he hasn't been getting hit too much. Derrick is old too now. Isn't Derrick like 39 years old? Antigo in Atlanta. Okay. Washington is bringing a fight to him. All right. We've been waiting for that. I haven't been to Atlanta in years. Atlanta was the first trip I flew out to as an adult. This is round 8. You guys naming all these pizza places. I don't even think I have a favorite pizza place anymore. I can honestly say I don't have like a favorite piece. Everyone tells me that Chicago pizza is the best pizza. That's what everyone says to me all the time. Anytime we discuss pizza, they're like, "You ever been to Chicago?" I haven't been to Chicago yet, but I heard their pizza is phenomenal. Yeah, Beast, I'll be here later on too for the Valdez Navarrete card. Yeah, I'll be back. It's almost 6 o'clock now. I don't know if I'm getting on exactly at 8, but I'll be on. I don't know, Aaron, but it's on the list. It's I want to come to Australia. It's a long list of places I gotta go. Believe it or not, food in New York City is overrated. There's not many places that got great food. I don't feel like New York is any like known for like a great specific food. You might find some good restaurants in here, but I don't think New York is great for like known like New York City. What do you say like New York City? Like there's no specific food that I can say is great. You just got to find a good spot depending on what you're looking for. You know what I mean? What's up, Dr. Johnson? I see him message. He said he went to Tijuana, ordered pizza. It was a tortilla for the crust with melted cheese. What the hell? That's pretty funny. I do like the Mexican food in LA. I've heard the Mexican food from Texas is great. When people travel to New York, they say that the food is crap compared to whatever food that is good in wherever they're from. That's all I hear all the time. Yeah, some of the street carts food is good, Otter. I know the hood Chinese food spots in New York are good sometimes. I do feel like a lot of restaurants, it's all about the ambiance, and a lot of the food in general just going out now, it's overrated. Even when I travel, like you go to these places, you can't go to the tourist attraction page. That's another problem with people that come to New York or go anywhere. You know what you need to do when you travel? You gotta find a taxi guy and you just gotta pay him to take you to wherever the real food is. I did that in New Orleans when I went. I did that in the Bahamas when I went. Uh, where else have I done that? I've done that in DR. I've done that in a lot of places. Oh, I did that in Jamaica. All right, I did that in Jamaica. You got to do that in certain places. Um, and just go away where the tourists it's like how Philly. You don't want to go to the tourist attraction places to get a Philly cheesesteak. You just don't. You pretty much got to find out where the locals go. Nah, I don't like fish on my pizza, bro. Aaron, you're turning 13 today. Wow. Happy birthday. This piece is almost done, y'all. Okay, Daryl. Okay, Gerald Washington likes to fight in the last 10 seconds of each round. This was a horrible undercard. Oh my God. A horrible undercard. This is a horrible undercard. Yeah, this is the co-main event. I like Patsy's for commercial pizza. I like Patsy's. That's just about it. Is this the final round? It's final round. Thank the Lord. Sorry, Aaron. I mean the other Aaron, the Aaron that lost money because I thought Derrick would stop him. I think Mini Max Boxing. The kid was like 7, 8 years old doing YouTube videos on boxing. So 13 ain't that bad. Okay, nice right hand from Chisora, but he can't put this guy down. "13-year-old Aaron, if I was you, I'd start making content early." Imagine being like the youngest analyst ever. Derrick Chisora is not going to retire. Not off this performance. They can still use him for another fighter at some point. "20 seconds left in the fight." I don't think Chisora retires. But not for nothing. It's not the greatest matchup anyway. You know, it's just not. Gerald Washington is not going to stand there and trade with Derrick. You know, at this point, Derrick is better off fighting someone that's going to sit there and really trade and exchange with him. That's why I say it was kind of like it's a winnable fight, but it's like not a. It's not a good. It's just not a good fight. It's a pretty bad card, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. All these fights. That fight between Fisher and Alexander was the best fight on the main card, at least. I forgot Malik Scott is in Gerald Washington's corner. Yeah, Derrick's not going anywhere, y'all. And neither is Gerald Washington. These guys are always going to receive a check. Gerald Washington could have easily been a replacement. He could have easily been a replacement for AJ. You know what I mean? All right, let me just listen to the scorecards. $98, $93, $97, $94, $96, $94. Del Boy. $100K on Charlo to beat Canelo. Charlo's my man, but I don't know about all that. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying I would put money up on it though. I'm gonna put some money on Charlo, but I ain't going crazy. The thing is, and I've thought about it, I don't know if I like Charlo's chances of beating Canelo than like any of the recent guys. Like, I like Charlo more than Ryder, you know, but do I like his chances better than Plant? I like Plant's chances better. I thought Plant chances were better. Am I wrong for thinking that? I know Charlo is the undisputed, but I think I like Plant's chances of winning better. You know what I mean? I don't know. Now, I think this will be the best fight that Canelo's been involved in a while, just because of Charlo's style. But I think, I don't know, man. Canelo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Charlo is coming off his best performance, but he's coming off a hand injury and a layoff. Is on Anthony Joshua. I think people want to see him dispatch Helenius just as quick as Deontay Wilder did. I feel like no matter what, we're going to see the fight, but of course, it's going to be a little bit of pressure on Anthony Joshua saying, hey, my next opponent got you out of there in one round. I need to get you out of there quickly. I don't think that fight was, you guys thought that fight was closer? Learning this new style. You know, learning how to mesh with his style. I can't. How do you even score that fight? Like when two fighters are not really doing anything, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like at some point you just got to stop scoring it because no one's doing anything. They're not. Neither one of them was doing anything. You leaving it in the judge's hands to pick the fighter that the fans like. That's there. That's it. All right. Let me wash up real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Be right. Taking a shot? You taking a shot? What we doing? What we doing? We doing shots? Make sure to gamble responsibly. What we doing, guys? What we doing? We doing shots? What are we doing? What do you guys Shot o'clock. What we doing? Let's see what this guy got. You guys had this before. It's pretty good. It's Japanese whiskey. It's called Yamato. I got this from my dad on Father's Day, I think. We just had something last night. Pretty cool, right? I think I'm gonna do this. I might not shot it though. I think I'm gonna sip this because I like this. This is good. I want to enjoy this. All right. Be back. All right. You guys said water, Fanta, whiskey. Yeah, I'm sipping this because this is good. I want to actually enjoy it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Wealth and health. This is good. All right, I got Joshua. I don't know, man. I said within 4. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I don't know what Joshua wants to do, man. I feel like he's capable of knocking out Helenius earlier in the earlier rounds, but I don't know what he wants to do, man. I don't know if he wants to box and just relax, or I don't know what he wants to do. It's hard to predict Joshua knockouts. You know what I mean? It's easier to pick the fights, but like the knockouts, I don't really know. I thought he would go for it against Jermaine Franklin, and he didn't. You know what I mean? So I really don't know. I really don't know. He's definitely gonna get the knockout, in my opinion, but I don't know when. You know. Mark says he says no less than 6, no more than 7. Got you. Yeah, Pocket. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, listen, I just hope he lets his hands go. You know what I mean? That's all I want right now at this point. He's not gonna do it early in the quick. He's not doing it early in the Wilder though. That was crazy. He's not doing it that quick, but I think he should be able to get it done. Robert Gonzalez, thank you, appreciate you. Cheers to you. Appreciate the donation, man. Mike G said AJ within 3. Hope so. You guys think Wilder is going to fight before he fights Joshua at the end of the year? You know, being that the Andy Ruiz fight is not scheduled yet. What's going on now? I'm starting to feel like that fight may not happen. And if it doesn't happen, is there going to be a tune-up? Romeo says AJ TKO in 7. The old AJ would have stopped Helenius within maybe 4 or 5. For sure. And even when Helenius was a little better, but you can't sleep on Helenius. He was a pretty good boxer at one point. And he has power. Say said Wilder not fighting. Yeah, I think it's too late. It might be too late. You know, because we're already in mid-August almost, you know? Mid-August. Yeah, it might be too late, man. Josh said Joshua in 2. Helenius almost asked to be knocked out, coming straight in with his guard down. No head movement, sole hands and feet. Yeah, true. This is why he should get that knockout. But again, I don't know, you know. I don't know what AJ's doing, you know. I don't know if he's going to take it easy. I don't know if he's going to get the rounds in. I say the earlier round simply because I feel like he's gonna just take his frustration out on Robert Helenius. You know, off the strength that Dillian White, you know, they had to replace him, and you know, just all of the criticism he's been getting. What's up with KSI and these guys? What are they supposed to be doing next? When is him and Jake Paul fighting? What I will say is that I think Helenius. I'm not saying Helenius is not better than Jermaine Franklin to me right now, but I think Helenius is more dangerous. I think Helenius punches. He's definitely a bigger puncher though. I think Helenius was better than Jermaine Franklin in his prime. Not right now though. I don't watch it. Yo, these dudes are like, it's like WWE. The ultimate crossover boxing champion of all time. Oh, he's not. He talking to the guy that's heckling him in the crowd. No, I'm not watching Fury versus KSI, man. I think the Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul versus Fury was the Super Bowl for me for those guys. You know what I mean? I think that was it for me. I still don't know. I still never watched their content before, so I think that was a Super Bowl. I think Jake's run was more interesting. I thought the fight with who did Jake Paul knock out? Who's it? Oh my God, I can't even think of his name right now. Who Jake Paul knocked out? Woodley. I thought that was intriguing. I even thought the Anderson Silva fight was intriguing, but Tyron Woodley fights was definitely had my attention. You know what I mean? Because even though Woodley was washed by the time, you know, he started doing the boxing thing, he was like in his prime, like he was super explosive, bro, in the UFC. Like I love watching his fights. And then, you know, I was like, all right, you know, Jake Paul, I don't think he's that good. So I think Woodley, if anything, might have a good shot. So those were entertaining to me. I thought the Anderson Silva fight was insane because I thought Anderson Silva had more skills than all the other guys as boxers, even though he was old. So I was intrigued by that. But after the Fury fight, I don't need to see no more. I haven't watched none of the KSI fights. I seen him fight Logan Paul, but I didn't watch the fight. Like I watched like the highlights. You know what I mean? Because once Floyd was fighting Logan Paul, I was like, oh, let me go see what this guy looked like. But I'm not really into that. I know I did a couple of those live, but I did the Tyrone Woodley fight simply because it was Woodley. That was more interesting in that one. You know what I mean? But I think these fights, I think people are going to eventually lose interest in these, especially because the boxing matches are picking up and now we're getting undisputed fights. You know what I mean? I think these guys had a good run for those last 3-4 years because boxing wasn't delivering the right fights. Now that boxing is delivering the right fights, not consistently, but more than before, I just think that these guys, they're not gonna have as much interest in watching these guys. Like it was a good run, and people are not gonna keep, at least boxing fans aren't, you know. I don't know. I might be wrong. There still might be a large community. I just know that community doesn't watch my videos. You know what I mean? All right, but I'm not gonna. I don't care for the Fury case KSI. I mean, Fury is. This is good for Fury too because he's a Fury. First of all, second of all, um, he's not that good of a boxer. So he's like barely better than the best. Like KSI and Jake Paul, are probably the best two, I guess. So they're at least all on the same level, probably, or around there. You know what I mean? They're getting ready for AJ and Helenius about to come out now. But yeah, like I said, I think after Jake Paul losing, people are going to still be interested in those fights, but I don't know if I think now that boxing is actually coming around, I don't know if people are still going to have that much interest in it, except their diehard fans. Let me ask y'all this. You guys can answer in the comments. And I'll go back and look. Is KSI better than Jake Paul? Do you guys think KSI is better than Jake Paul? I'm only asking because I haven't watched a full fight of his. I only saw some of the Logan Paul fight. So I don't know. Is KSI better than Jake Paul to y'all? Um, a lot of y'all is just saying, nah. I don't bash Jake Paul like that. I actually don't think he's that, for a guy that's not like a real fight, like a real boxer. I think he's not bad. You know what I mean? I don't bash him at all. Like I think even though he's fighting MMA fighters, like he's a decent guy that is boxing from YouTube. You know, so I don't diss him. So I don't know if KSI is any better. You know, but being that Jake Paul's already. Are you guys expecting Tommy Fury to beat KSI? Because if you guys are all saying no, y'all all saying hell no. All right. So with that being said, is you guys are all expecting Tommy to beat KSI, right? I'm assuming so, right? Because Jake and Tommy Fury was mad close. That fight was close. I think Tommy won. I think Tommy edged it, but I think the fight was mad close. CB said they both trash wave. I'd have said KSI and Paul about even. They both take boxing serious and are fans, so it's good. Zay said Tommy me. So some of y'all saying they about even. He can't be that bad then if he's even with Tommy Fury right now. You know what I mean? Cody said Jake smokes KSI. Zay said, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not even. I think I'm done with those videos, bro. I mean, I almost did it last week because last week Tommy and Nate Diaz fought, but I was like, yo, I saw the weigh-in, bro, and I was like, I'm not paying to watch this. Nate Diaz look crazy, bro. I'm not giving him my money for that, man. I was just gonna do it off the strength that I just wanted to kick it with y'all, and that's it. But I was like, I felt I was doing disservice to the sport by paying for Nate Diaz in the way he looked. He looked crazy. I can't do it. And I respect him as a fighter, as an MMA fighter for sure. But I'm not paying for him in a boxing fight. He looked crazy at the weigh-in, man. Nah, couldn't do it. Anthony Joshua about to come out. They have some lady playing a violin right now. AJ coming out in the all red robe. He's coming out to someone playing a violin. No music. Yeah, I got. Come on, let's be. Yo, Jermaine. Yo, he looked crazy. He looked crazy. I'm not. He's super punch drunk. I'm not paying for that dude. I would never disrespect my wallet like that. Nah. Look crazy, bro. Never disrespecting my wallet like that. Nope. You're not taking my money, man. For pay-per-view? Nope. Because I don't want them to think that this is okay to do. This is not okay. This is not okay. I didn't even watch the fight, yo. I saw a clip when he got knocked down in the first, or I don't know if he got knocked down, but I saw a clip of the first round, and I seen a clip where he did the guillotine to Jake Paul. I thought that was mad funny, but I'm not. Come on, man. Charles, yo, you're right. I felt like there's a drop about to come. Like they doing the violin, and it's gonna go doom. It's gonna be crazy. Hey, speaking of video game character, Jermaine, did that boxing game come out for like PS5 or Xbox yet? Or is it still the PC? What's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's a recent game that came out and it was on the PC. I know Showbiz was doing a lot of videos on it at one point. Undisputed, yeah. Yo. The videos of that look crazy, but I think did it come out yet? Like, oh, it didn't come out, no. Yo, y'all wasn't seeing me on fight night. Y'all wasn't seeing me on fight night. Yo, in college, I mean, especially the earlier fight nights, like round the first like 1 and 2 or 2001 or whatever them years was, y'all wasn't seeing me. I was destroying. Yo, we was in college playing fight night. We had a TV and a PS2 or whatever it was. It was PS2. We was playing that in our dorm, and we used to bring the TV out and put it by the window, and have the PS2 outside plugged up right outside of the window. We used to play outside like Be like 20 of us out there. That's all we played was Fight Night. And then when Fight Night round 3 came out, when the one where they started looking real and the replay started showing the spit come out and all that. That one, then 4, I think 4 was even better. And then it was Fight Night Champion, the last one that had the good. It was Andre Bishop, dude. What? I still got that game. That game was a good game. I would have watched every single one of y'all in here in that game. Nah, Mick, I would have killed you in NBA Street. I'm even better in NBA Street. NBA Street, nobody was beating me in NBA Street. NBA Street, nah. The first or the second one, nah. Nah, son. I would destroy all y'all. Yo, I don't be playing the game enough now. I have an Xbox and a PS5. I don't have an Xbox Series X, but I have the last Xbox. All right. There's definitely wasn't beating me in NBA Street, though. He ain't beating me in NBA Street. Like, I was nice in NBA Street. NBA Street, nobody was beating me in Halo. Especially Halo 1. I actually was ranked nationally in Halo 1. Well, everybody that knows me, I was the best in my class. I used to pay people for money. I'll show y'all when I get back home. I actually have a Halo award. I came in 3rd place in this semi-national tournament. I got beat by this kid that was like 12, yo. It was the final was like a 3-way thing, and this kid was like 12. He watched us both. But I was really Halo 1. What? Crazy. So I'm better in Halo than anything. But Halo, the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and 1. But I stopped playing it when they made the remakes. I wasn't playing it at that time. But the original Call of Duty, like the ones that was on PS3 or Xbox 360 or whatever, couldn't beat me. It's nice. Nah, I'm not cap at all. I'm dead serious, especially with Halo. I'm not cap at all. Halo and Fight Night. I ain't gonna say that nobody can beat me in Fight Night because I don't play like that no more. But NBA Street, you wasn't beating me. Nope. I'm dead serious about NBA Street, and I'm dead serious. Halo, you definitely not gonna beat me. I still play Halo every once in a while. Like, you give me a year, every once a year I go back on there on Xbox and I'll still play online just to show like, yo, I'm still the best. Like, I stay warmed up and ready just in case one of y'all want to test me one day. Just in case somebody want to test me one day, I just stay sharp. Like, I'm gonna give it to you. All right, AJ. All right, no more game. We talk game talk in another video. All right, AJ, Helenius is ready. Let's go. Let's go. All right, they doing the face off. Let's get it. All right, round 1, y'all. Let's get it. All right. Helenius is coming forward. He comes forward. He's doing a combo. He's coming at AJ. Let's go. This is what I said he needed to do. Just rush AJ. A lot of level changing from AJ. AJ catches him with a right hand. Another right hand from AJ. Barely grazed him. Nice jab to the body from AJ. Helenius steps in. He lands a jab. Jab. Nice jab from AJ. I actually feel like there's a lot of tension in this fight. Nice jab from AJ. Oh, he's already, I think, is he bleeding from his nose already? AJ throws a wild left hook. Misses his mark. Helenius lands a jab to the body. Helenius steps in, throws a left and right, but is blocked by AJ. All right. Just above a minute left in the first round. AJ shoots a right hand, lands clean. Both are very cautious. Helenius is not just lunging in like he did in a Wilder fight. Thought he was going to be more aggressive this first round. $20 seconds left in the first. Very quiet first round from both. Good round. Good first round. Nice little AJ round. Not too much action, but I like the jabs from AJ. Caught him with a couple right hands earlier. Helenius is playing it a lot smarter than a Wilder fight. Yeah, Helenius landing some good jabs to the body. Is that rain? Oh man, it's raining. Here we go. Give me a second. Let me close this door, y'all. Hold on. All right, round two. Round one goes to AJ. Like the jabs from AJ so far. I mean, the jabs been on point from AJ so far in this fight. I want to see Helenius. I want to see Helenius throw something heavy. I want to see how AJ reacts. I want to see if AJ is going to react and counter. Helenius lands another jab to the body. He's been consistently landing jabs to Joshua's body. They both seem to be looking to counter, to be honest. Another jab to the body from Helenius. Helenius lands a jab. No, AJ caught him with the jab to the body and a right hand up top. Cleanest shot he threw. Nice jab from Helenius now. He just landed 2 or 3 jabs. Joshua touches him to the body. Yeah, I just said that. I haven't seen a right hand from Helenius yet. 20 seconds left in the second. Quiet round outside of that little right hand that AJ landed earlier. All right, round 2. Yo, all right. So to be honest, I don't, wait, who said that? J-Man. I don't even think he got worse at all. I don't think it's his ability at all. I think it's just he just doesn't really want to pull the trigger. He waits. I mean, it's the second round, so I'm not gonna trip, but I don't think he's getting worse as far as his ability. I just think he's become so cautious. He's very cautious. He's very cautious. He's not gonna ever change. I think this is the way he's gonna be from now on. I said within 4, so I'm thinking maybe this will be the round that he's gonna get it done. He's just I tell you this though, I like this, the hand speed, the jab is on point from AJ. All right, but I don't really have any criticism so far on this fight from him. Helenius still has not landed like a right hand. Like, I haven't really even seen him throwing him like it. So, AJ's being very cautious still, but I haven't seen Helenius really throw something heavy except like the first shot he threw. AJ just stepped in and threw a left hook. He missed it, but I like the fact that he led with a left hook. But he seems to be putting pressure up now a little bit. He's starting to step it up this round here. And he looks sharp. Looked better than the Jermaine Franklin fight. I didn't like how he looked at all in the Jermaine Franklin fight. Crowd is getting annoyed. They starting to boo. Okay, AJ with the left hook. Do a right hand. I don't know if he landed clean, but the crowd is all into it. From that angle, though, I couldn't tell. It didn't look like he landed clean, though. Nice stuck. Third round is up. Why the visual hope makes you leave, right? Hold on now. Did you say any team? So now I can bet the underdog odds. Team underdog, where you at? Let me hear you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $150 in bonus bets if your team wins. Action's so good, why bet baseball anywhere else? Slow round. So fight so far. Jesus Cruz says, was Derrick James' whole plan to make AJ a perfect opponent for Wilder's style? I don't know if he was hired specifically for Wilder. You know what I mean? I think he was hired because Derrick James was the hot coach at the moment, you know, and he met up. Remember, he went on that whole tour of coaches in America. Derrick James was having success with Jamel and Errol, so he went with Derrick James, I guess. Joshua got a little swelling on his right eye, by the way. I noticed it last round, but I couldn't really tell. Oh, AJ caught him with a right hand, and Helenius grabbed him up right away. That's the second time that punch happened. Same way the last time. See, Wilder would have knocked him out with that shot. I mean, AJ's gonna have to work a little bit more. Lee left hook for AJ, misses a mark. Nothing for Helenius so far, halfway through this fourth round. Andy was saying there about the old ruggedness of Joshua. I remember Josh Taylor saying in the build-up to his fight against Jermaine. What was that? His experiences of AJ just randomly lunged in to tie up. Nice combination by Helenius to the body. AJ lands a jab up top. 1 minute left in the fourth round. AJ lands a right to the body. Come on, AJ, let's go. 20 seconds left. Nice up jab from AJ. Another round in the bag. Oh, you guys are crushing AJ. Pepino asked me, what is his chance? What AJ's? Like I've said in previous videos, after Wilder and Fury, Usyk and AJ, I say Wilder. You know, I say Wilder. Even with the losses Wilder had against Fury, I still think his losses were like I don't know. I think AJ's losses hurt him more. So I'm leaning more towards Wilder if they fight in December. Helenius is AJ's starting to put a little bit more pressure on him in his 5th round. Helenius had to tie him up this now. Helenius, okay. Helenius with the 1-2. So looking for that right hand. I mean, Helenius' jab has been pretty on point this fight. Nice jab from AJ. AJ's jab has been on point too. But he hasn't thrown many power shots yet so far. Helenius is kind of like trying to walk AJ down a little bit here. Nice feint from Helenius. Helenius is landing some good jabs here. Nice jab from AJ. AJ throws a wild right hand to the body, misses. Another left hand, another jab lands by Helenius. Another jab from Helenius. Oh, big left hook from not Wilder, this guy, Anthony Joshua. Helenius lost his foot in for a second. Helenius is bleeding from his nose, but AJ got some damage on his face. This looked like a legitimate fight, man. AJ's winning the rounds, but it's a legitimate fight. Nice jabs from AJ to close out the 5th round. So you guys that called the later rounds, you guys are right. No, they're definitely putting on a fight. It's a legitimate fight. You know, I mean, Joshua is clearly winning, but Helenius is not, He's being cautious. He's being smart. He's landing some good shots. Oh man, 6th round. If I'm quiet, it's because nothing's happening. I'd just like to see maybe give a little bit of strength before really going for step close, great job, and big right hand. Oh, Helenius caught him. Helenius caught him with a good jab. Then he followed up with another jab in the right hand. Helenius is trying to stalk him now. Nice jab to the body from AJ. It says, come on, let's start. Let's pick it up. AJ's not fighting like he wants to hurt him. You know, it's like, what's happening here? You know, like, he's not fighting like he wants to hurt this guy. Like, really hurt this guy. Joshua's taking a lot of jabs, by the way. His head movement been off. Taking a lot of jabs. Yeah. I think you guys are right, man. You guys are right. I think you guys are right. You guys might be right, man. You know, this is a real fight. AJ's nose is bloody. He has bruises under his eyes. It's a real fight, man. Nah, we can't keep saying AJ needs trainers, man. You know what I mean? It's AJ at this point. He has a good trainer. And at this point, you are a 2-time unified champion, man. You know? It's either you got it or you don't. All right? It's either you got it or you don't. AJ's coming out. He's being very aggressive, shooting the jab. So far in his 7th round. You know, I mean, listen, Helenius is fighting smart. He is. But it's no excuse, you know, at this stage. AJ connected with a right hand. Backs Helenius up. But we got to get more. You know. AJ will catch him with a good shot. Helenius will back up a little bit to the ropes. And AJ won't turn up. Like, I'm waiting for him to turn up. He's just being too cautious. Nice combination from Helenius. Oh, shit. Yo, AJ caught him with a right hand. He's out. Oh, Helenius got knocked out the same way Wilder. Oh, man. AJ just stepped out of the ring. He's leaving. Yo. Where's he going, though? He just left the ring. Helenius. Helenius is... He went temp. I was not expecting that, bro. I was waiting for that right hand all fight. Like, what is going on? Joshua went into the... He's walking around the arena and to the crowd. What is he doing? My man's wilding. Oh my God, Can y'all show the replay, please? That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. I was waiting for that to happen all fight long. So he threw a jab. Boom. Boom. And Helenius just went timber, like cold. Let me see it from the side. He got him right on the chin. And this is the thing with Helenius. Helenius always do that lean. He tried to do it and got caught. I was waiting for that all fight long, I mean, I've been waiting. It's been a long time since we've seen that kind of knockout from AJ. Yep, jab feint right. Yeah, that was a crazy knockout. Helenius is back up, though. He's back up. He looked all right. They sitting him down now. I was waiting for that all fight long, I was waiting for that all along. I was like, please, let's not go the distance with this, man. Please. Or worse. He back in the ring now. Let's get Wilder, Let's get Wilder. Damn, it's 6:50 and then the ESPN card starting an hour, man. All right, so who y'all got, Wilder or Joshua? Oh, I'll be right back, and I'm probably not gonna start at 8 on the dot because I want to just relax for a little bit. But I'll be back in I'll be back. I'll be right back on live in a little bit, just for this Navarrete Valdez fight. I think the undercard on that card Probably gonna be better though. All right, let me see what y'all got. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. Hold on, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Rockland calls a halt to this contest. Yeah. Time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 27. There's a couple of AJ people in here, but 90%, 95% of y'all got Wilder winning. Wilder's gonna be a heavy favorite. It is what it is, you know. At this point, he's gonna be a heavy favorite to beat AJ when they fight. I'm just glad they fight. I don't even care. Like, I'm just glad that AJ won today, so we don't, you know, we can get that fight. You know what I mean? AJ is definitely more complete than Wilder, but I'm talking about who's gonna win the fight. You know what I mean? They only take one from Wilder. You know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna watch the Showtime. I can't have multiple cards up here because I don't have my. I'm not home. I only have this TV and my computer, which I'm recording on. So. Great to see you here. Stay there, Rob. I do want to speak to you. Yeah, so I just wanted to give a big round of applause for Robert Helenius for saving this show. What's up, Jims? What's good, bro? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You going on live for the Navarrete Valdez fight? Make sure you guys follow Boxing Gyms. Y'all already know. Y'all know how to. Y'all already know. People need to let me breathe a bit. Let me keep on doing what I do. But listen, Helenius, I told him there, please come again. In the modern day era of boxing, a lot is like suicide. But the guy's he's got talent. So I have to figure it out. This dude, Jay Adams, is really angry in the comments. Just look at him because he wants to be seen. No one is a Wilder fanboy. I'm definitely not. But when it comes to talking about making picks, we don't use emotion over here. We pick who we think is going to win the fight. It's not about fanboying. So calm down, relax. We talking about who's winning the fight. We don't pick based on who we like better. I like AJ better. Do I think he's going to win the fight? No. Nah, I'm expecting AJ to be an underdog. So I'm going to hedge it. I'm going to hedge it for AJ by knockout. You know what I mean? When the fight comes down, when it goes down officially, I think Wilder is going to win the fight. But I'm going to put money. I'm going to put a little bit on AJ just in case he wins. This dude is mad emotional, bro. Wilder ain't get his credit until now. Shaking my head. No, that's not true. Nobody, off of Helenius knockout? No, Wilder got his credit when he knocked out Luis Ortiz. Okay? That's when he got his credit. He got his credit when he knocked out Luis Ortiz. He didn't get credit now. At the end of the day, both of those dudes took losses. Most people are picking Wilder because they see a difference in AJ. And they think that Wilder's still the same after losing the Fury fight. Nah, I'm not getting trolled. Because he doesn't have me rattled. It's just some of these guys are so emotional. And you gotta, You got to address them sometimes real quick. Aaron says, are we talking about Wilder, the Alabama slammer? Yeah, he's very emotional, man. And the funny thing about Wilder is a lot of his fans don't support him anymore after the Fury third fight. If they did, he would have made some kind of numbers on a Helenius fight. Why is Conor McGregor in the ring right now? Conor McGregor is the most random person in fighting sports, yo. Why is he even in the ring right now? This is crazy. I'm putting a little bit on AJ still. I'm just saying. I think Wilder's gonna win, but I'm not betting the bag, especially if they wide. If it's wide, I'm definitely putting money on AJ. But I think my prediction is Wilder by knockout. It's either AJ by knockout or Wilder by knockout, and that'll be that. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about it. We've been talking about it for years. We gonna talk about it. You know, but they gotta make it official for me. I know they've been saying it's done. Once they announce it, they give us a date, and there's tickets that's on sale, then I'll believe it. You know what I mean? AJ. AO say he's picking AJ. He's a better boxer despite Wilder having more powerful punch. I'm sure he can. We can all disagree and agree on who will win. I think AJ has always been a better boxer, but I think Luis Ortiz was the better boxer. I thought Tyson Fury was a better boxer. You know what I'm saying? I think he knows how to fight good boxers well. Hold on one second. All right. What is it? 7 o'clock. I'll be back on by like 8:30. All right. Let me get out of here because I want to take a break, and then I'll get back on here for the Oscar Valdez fight. Yo, again, subscribe to this channel. Hit the thumbs up already. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you back in like an hour. I'll be back on here for the ESPN. I'll jump on. I don't know if I'm gonna get on at 8 o'clock, but you guys will see me when I jump back on. So be on the lookout. All right. Peace.